Call your shot on the Preakness, folks.
Zimmer, we're on Tuesday nights, Tuesdays and Thursday nights. Come on by.
Yes, for sure. Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah, come anytime, bud. We're on Thursdays and Tuesdays. Love to have you.
Tuesdays are Assiniboia Downs nights. Thursdays, Cocktail Lounge, which is open field for whatever track we deem as the best track for the night.
Brody's Street.
Yeah, let's Preakness picks. Ready on the count of 3.
Yep.
Colin.
Journalism.
1, 2, 3, go.
2 over the 1-3.
You got to give me names. No,
Journalism over goal-oriented and American Promise.
Sean.
Journalism over Pletcher and not Sandman.
Okay, cool.
No.
Sandman. So Sandman's not going to be top 3?
No, I don't think so. Not on that track. Too much to do from the back. That's
Tim.
I am Journalism over River Thames over Clever Again over Gosker.
I'm River Thames on top. I know that's unpopular, but I think his best is yet to come. So we'll see. Should be fun.
Yeah, I think Gosker could be the long shot. I didn't like the fact he got the outside post, but I love Gosker the horse.
What's his run style? I'm not that familiar with that horse.
With Gosker, he kind of sits. He kind of sits right off, which won't hurt him. I don't think.
Yeah, it won't hurt him then. Okay.
You know, River Thames, Dan. I'm not really. I mean, I don't know.
I think if you can come off journalism, it's a great betting race.
Yeah.
But if you love journalism, you commit to it. There should be enough.
The only thing I will say, folks, if we learn from one thing a couple of years ago with Oxbow, I'm just saying, if American Promise gets the lead by himself, you mean Lucas in a Preakness, if he gets the lead by himself, I'm just saying, and everyone keeps saying, oh, just like Oxbow, he's going to come, or what's his name, Tim, who won the Parks Derby for us last year. The Gray, sees the Gray, right? Everyone kept saying he's going to come back. He's going to come back. He's going to come back. He never came back. You know what I'm saying? So if American Promise gets the lead out front, I'm just saying he could be there at the end. I never doubt Lucas.
He'll be there at the end behind every other horse.
Yeah,
no, I don't think so.
No.
If that horse keeps his stride, he's a danger. The problem with the Derby was he got bumped. If he loses his stride, he's all done. The problem with the horses on the outside. The problem with the horses on the outside is that there's too much speed to them on the inside with more talent and more experience. So how's Clever Again, who's a horse that's going to be need to be on the front end, going to get past those 6 horses on the inside of him?
Yeah,
or Gosker. Right? I thought Gosker was more of a front running horse as well. I thought.
Yeah, he is. No, he's right on the Edwards, and that's why I like him for a price. Brendan's always not
going to be on the lead. He's going to be off the front end.
No, that's what I'm saying, which is good. Brendan's always loved this horse. So
I just think that if you throw out the Virginia Derby, what has American Promise done?
No, I know. Yeah, no. Yeah, exactly.
And the answer is you go back and look at like the Southwest and the what was the other race the horse was in? Southwest and anyway, you look at those 2 races and they were not good.
And Tim, I was kind of like that though with Seize the Gray, and he kept on going. Like what has he done for this group? And he just kept on going. So I can never.
The Virginia Derby is the only race he got into full stride. He got to the outside of horses. That's the problem in the other races is that he was inside the horses, and they've said this horse has such a huge stride. That's a gamble. I'm not going to argue with you that to guarantee a horse in the 3 hole is going to get to the front and not have trouble is not a I can see how.
But if he gets to the front, he could with that big stride. He could be there longer than people think. So, but thank you to everybody.
Journalism is going to just blow by them all.
Yep. Thank you, Assiniboia, for having us as always. Thank you to everybody, 715 strong tonight. Thank you, my friends.